Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are building a simple savings goal calculator. By the end, you will have a fully functional working application where you will be able to input your monthly earning, total expenses. You will also be able to select different currencies. This app will calculate the values that you will be able to save every month and total number of years to achieve your goal. This will also allow us to update our savings, and the number of years will be determined automatically. We will complete this project in 4 different rooms: the input chamber, the calculation vault, the database dungeon, and the dashboard and adjustment arena. We will only have 4 minutes to complete each room, so let's get started. Before we enter into room 1, let me show you the project setup. This is my project structure. We have app.py, index, dashboard, and style.css. Let's create a virtual environment. Python-m venv vtest. Let me switch back to command prompt. My virtual environment is already activated. If your virtual environment is not yet activated, let's activate it. So you need to go to the folder vtest and then script activate. Hit enter. So this will activate your virtual environment. For this project, we just need the Flask libraries. So let's install it. Pip install Flask. Hit enter. And that's it. Now let's configure the application. Import these packages. Let's create an app object. Flask-name. Yep, that's it. If name main, then app.run. We are going to run this application. Set debug equals to true. Here I have imported all the important libraries for this project and configured the application. And this is to run the app. I'll see you in room 1. Let's create an input form to accept savings goal data from user. Right, so this is my HTML file. I'm using Bootstrap from bootstrap.css from the web, and I have a simple CSS file which we will check out in our last room. Now this is the heading. I have a form to accept monthly earning, total expenses, goal amount, and a drop-down list to select the currency. We have a button called calculate. Index.html will be displayed on browser when a user visits our root URL. Let's build our root route. App.route. So this is our root route. In the next room, we will add the logic to calculate the savings, and we will also save the data in our database table. So let me add a comment here. Add logic to calculate savings and DB connection. Now let's run the application and see the output. Python app.py. This is our index page. We have the monthly earning, total expenses, goal amount, and the currency dropdown. I'll see you in the next room. Congratulations, you have successfully escaped room 1. Welcome to room 2. In this room, we are going to add some logic to calculate our savings, and we will save those calculated values in our database table. Here is the logic to calculate the maximum savings we can do. That is earning minus expenses. If maximum saving is less than 0, we are just throwing an error. To get the total number of months, we are just dividing the goal amount by the maximum saving amount and converting that month to years. Here we are just saving the data in our database table, goals. Please note, we have not created the goals table or the savings database yet. If we execute this application right now, we will get database error because we have not created this database or this table yet. We haven't created the dashboard URL as well. Let's complete this task in our next room. Well done for completing room 2. Welcome to room 3, the database dungeon. We are going to set up our database in this room. Let's do that. In here, I'll just create a function init_db. So I'm just creating a database connection. creating a cursor, and then executing an SQL statement to create our goals table. This table will have a column called ID. It will be the primary key of this table. Earnings column, expenses, goal, currency, monthly saving, and years column. Commit the changes and close the connection. Now let's call the function initdb. Now let's execute the application one more time. Let me comment this line before we execute the application because we have not created dashboard route yet. So to avoid any errors, I'm just commenting this line. Save it, go to view terminal, and let's execute the application. Click. Right, so this is the output. Let me enter some values. Let's say my monthly earning is this much and total expenses is around 20,000. I want to save 4 lakhs, and in INR currency, calculate. The data was sent to our index route. Since we don't have any dashboard URL, that's why we are just returning to index.html page. Let me show you the database that we have created just now. So if you go to your project structure in your left panel, navigation panel, you should see a savings DB which was just created when we executed the file. We can also check out the database and table structure in SQLite Studio. Let me just add the database here, okay, and then browse. So yeah, this is our database. Select, okay. So here is our database. In this, we should have a table. Yeah, we have a goals table, and the structure of this table is this. And that's it. I'll see you in the next room. Welcome to room 4, the database and adjustment arena. In this, we are going to create our dashboard.html file. So here is our dashboard.html template. We have a title, a button to add our goals, and a table where we'll be displaying all the savings goal we are keeping track of. This for loop is going to loop through all the goals in our goals list and display them in each row. I've also added an input box to update the savings amount and an update button. Now let's build the backend logic for our dashboard route. The dashboard route is just going to get data from goals table, all the goals for a particular user, and send those goals to dashboard.html. In dashboard.html, we are just looping through goals as we have seen. Now let's build the logic to update the savings amount. Go to app.py. Alright, so here is our routes to update our goals. In here, we are just getting the new savings amount and then creating a connection, getting data from the goals table based on the goal ID. Please note that I'm just selecting goal and currency from goals table at this moment and assigning the rows to these two values, these two variables. In here, I'm just calculating the total number of months to achieve this new savings goal and then converting that month to years. Once we have the total number of years for the newly updated savings amount, we're just going to update our goals table with savings amount, years, and for goal ID this. And that's it. Now let's do some adjustment. First, I'm going to design our style.css. Okay, so this is my CSS styles. I have added the background color and font family to the body and added couple of styles for all the classes and h1 tags. Let's do one more quick adjustment. Go to index.html. Index.html is going to be called when a user visits our root URL, right? Now check this out. If maximum savings amount is equal to 0 or less than 0, I'm returning this error. Your expenses exceeds your earning, please adjust. Now I have to display this error in index.html, right? So let's display that error in here between h1 and form. So percentage if error, creating a div to display the error messages. Class equal to alert is a class, predefined class, and alert hyphen danger. This is also a predefined class. In here, I have to display that error, right? So I'll just say curly braces and then error. That's it. Now let's execute the entire application and see the final output. Right, so my application is already running. I just have to go to my browser and refresh the changes. Yes. Let me add a couple of my savings goal. 50,000. Let me add total expenses for each month. It will be somewhere around 30,000. And I want to save for my new car about 12 lakhs. Calculate. My savings goal got added, but I was not redirected to dashboard URL. That is because I have commented out a particular line, this one. If I remove it and then let's re-execute the application, refresh. All right, so these are my monthly earning, expenses, goal, currency, monthly saving that I have to do to achieve this goal or that goal, and total number of years will be 5 years, which means it is going to take 5 years for me to save this much amount of money. Let me update this to 30,000. Wait, this was successfully updated, and this as well. Congratulations, you have successfully escaped all the rooms. Now you have a fully functional smart savings goal calculator that stores data, calculate timelines, and adapt to your needs. But here is your bonus challenge. Add a progress bar that shows how much you have saved so far. Drop your solutions in the comment below. Next Thursday, we are escaping the API authentication maze. You won't want to miss it. Hit subscribe, smash that notification bell, and remember, every line of code is a key to your next escape. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.